Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Evil Does Not Exist. I don't know, it is 7.0 on IMDb, 6,142 people rated so far. I thought it was more of a popular movie, but I guess I'm wrong, and it is a foreign movie. I can't even say that. Tak Yeum and his daughter live in the Mizubuki village close to Tokyo, so it is Japanese, okay. One day, the village inhabitants become aware of a plan to build a camping site near Tak Yeum's house, offering residents a comfortable escape to nature. Oh, I have no idea. See, this is why you have me, and I don't know anybody in it. Like I said, it's Japanese. Perfect Days is like one of the ones that they say is a great film. I think that's Japanese as well. So I don't know. I've been waiting for this one for a while. It's now out. It's an hour and 46 minutes long. Honestly, I didn't know. I got it, right? I'm watching it. And the first 4 minutes, literally, of the film, because I turned it on, I started watching it beforehand, is of trees, right? It's a child out in the woods looking at the trees. You don't know that at first. You're just looking at trees. So I'm like, is there going to be subtitles or not? Okay? So, honestly, so just stay with me. 12 minutes and 28 seconds. I had to watch 12 minutes and 28 seconds of this film until they said a word. Take that for what it's worth. And there are subtitles. But they do all this stuff. The guy's chopping wood for like 8 minutes. 8 minutes, maybe not 4 minutes, whatever. He's chopping wood. And then they're filling up water. And then they're loading it in the car. It's like, again, 12 minutes of not nothing, but no talking. So I'm like, do I want to watch this film or not? Or maybe it's just like a Quiet Place Japan version, but I guess we'll see. So anyway, now I got it started. There are subtitles. I'll get into it, find out what it's about, give you a better idea, and let you know if it's worth watching. Kind of excited. Hey everybody, I'm at the credits of Evil Does Not Exist, and I'm here to tell you it does. It does, from the writers and directors and producers and actors of this film. I know that's a little harsh, but hour and 46 minutes? Okay, hour and 46 minutes, subtitles, not a big deal. There's really not that much dialogue that, sometimes they're dialogue heavy and you gotta really pay attention. I was good with that, right? Japanese film, has to be, right? And I'll just break it down. I mean, okay, I'll tell you what the movie's about. Maybe I'll get somewhere with this. So we got a single father with a daughter, and who constantly forgets to pick her up at school. That's just throughout the film, right in the beginning. Not that big of a deal, but he seems like in this one area of Japan where they live, outside of Tokyo, he's like the handyman, jack of all trades kind of guy, right? And he is the daughter. So that's important to know. Well, in comes this other company, and they want to set up glamping. I didn't think glamping was... I thought glamping was what, like, people who glamp call camping. People who really don't rough it, and they just get these big RVs and do that. Well, anyway, this movie is glamping. They want to set up a glamping site in this nice area of Japan that all these people live. 6,000 people live. So they come in, they have this whole presentation, and then the people in the area are, picking apart the presentation because it's going to impact what they do or where they live, right? It's going to impact the water. It's going to impact tourism, all the septic systems, all that kind of stuff, right? So they have this town council meeting where that's gonna, so that's what the whole movie seems to be about. And these two people who give the presentation, who are, run by a company, they start to try and get in and meet the people, understand, what their things are, and try and compromise and make it work. And then their boss is just like, just give them that one thing and then just make it happen kind of stuff. So you can get it, you get the point of view. Now this movie, I don't know if riddle's the right word, but if you remember in the beginning, it took 4 minutes to get to an actual person on the screen because we were just looking at, like trees and stuff. It's that the whole way, right? So an hour, this hour and 46 minutes long. That's probably including the credits, but the movie itself is probably 30 minutes. You could probably get it done in 30 minutes because it's got those long extended scenes, which are cool. And I get it. I'm not I mean, filmmakers, it works, right? For the most part. I get it. It makes it more visually pleasing and all that fun stuff. And it's cool to see that area, but it's like extended, right? And that's just the way the movie plays out. It's just like they sometimes slow burn. I don't know if that's the right term for this, but it takes a while to get anywhere in this film. Like I said, the whole film could probably take 30 minutes, but it took an hour and 46. So you move forward. So it's all about this setting up the site. They're meeting with that jack of all trades guy who has a daughter, finding out more and more about it, right? And like I'll give you an example. He talks about like deer. Like deer are going to come through this glamping site. Do you want your guests to see deer or not? You're going to have to put up a fence. When people like a fence, and he's just helping them out. But the two people, are like on his side in a sense. Sure, they got a job to do, but they're not like, whatever. At least that's what it seems like. And so, I don't even know where to tell you any more about this movie. I think you know where I mean, it was okay to watch. It felt like it took forever. I don't know. Anyway, you could see how I could be, it's dry at points and stuff like that. And you're reading, and I'm sure there's some cultural differences between, what other people find interesting versus me. Like there's this whole car conversation, which was really meaningless to the film, but it was like a 20-minute, felt like a 20-minute conversation between two people that had really nothing to do with the plot. I don't know. Maybe added a little depth to the characters, but I don't know. Maybe because I read it, it didn't sink in. Anyway, so it's got all that to it. But you're watching like, what's going to happen? What's going on? Here we go. And when I say, and I don't know how to say it, when the film ends, you're angry. I'm angry. You're immediately Googling. I was immediately Googling. Maybe you're not. I am. I was like, what? I mean, it's an hour and 46 minutes of a film that could have lasted like 30 minutes Googling and another 30 minutes watching the film and then 10 minutes to Google. So that itself, I guess, is hard. You know what I mean? Like that right there. I mean, congratulations, because you got me. I mean, that's masterful, I think, and in its own regard. I mean, not what I was thinking, not what I was hoping for, but still has me verbally spewing what I'm saying to everybody because of what they were able to do. That's all I can say. I can't say anymore. It's a slow burn film that will hopefully it has you Googling right after this. That's it. That's all I got. I don't want to say any more than that. I can't say much about the acting. When you can't hear them speak or do things I didn't know any of the actors. Actually, when I was Googling, I found that a lot of these are non-professional actors or like the people in the film. So if that is true, if these people weren't really actors, well done. I enjoyed it. Again, I couldn't understand what they were saying without reading it, but it didn't feel like anybody was a non-professional actor. I thought they all did a good job. Of course, the cinematography and the sights are amazing, but that's what I got. I will say this: I'm not encouraging or discouraging anybody from watching this film, because maybe you can take it like I've taken it. Like, wow, not what I was thinking, but I respect the art in it. But you also might be like, dude, why did you make me sit there for that long and that? I don't know. I can't, I don't know how to tell you, or recommend or not recommend. Hopefully something in what I've said triggers you either way, and you're happier for it. So I apologize either way. Apologize if you don't watch it and you're upset. I apologize if you watch it and you're upset. But I thank you for watching me. That's all I got. I don't even know what score to give it. I don't know. There's the whole art side of it, and then the whole emotional, what I leave the theater with kind of thing. Alright, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I was helpful. Kimmel's Irish Pub.